From a dedicated mother to a keen educationist, this is Luo Ziwei. This is the New Chinese.
Yes. Oh, you had chemistry. So chemistry with which teacher?
Welcome to the third episode of the New Chinese. In this episode, we're in Tonbridge, Kent to meet a mother whose passion for learning propelled her son through Eton and Oxford. Now she's helping other children to achieve the same dream. Let's go meet her. Hello, Ziwei.
Hi, Minjie.
How are you?
Very good, thank you. How are you?
Very good, thanks. What a school!
Yes, this is Tonbridge School. This school has over 450 years in the UK history. And so this summer program this year to take place in Tonbridge.
Founded in 1553, Tonbridge School is one of the leading boys' boarding schools in the UK. Now, Ziwei is using the premises as a summer school base for her educational course.
This summer we'll be here at Tonbridge School. It's as part of our education program. It's a summer camp for the children and the families to get a flavor of British education. And apart from here, we have our education base in Oxford called our Belmore House, where our children live in and so study there. So I set up the Belmore Education to prepare the very elite Chinese family, their children, to get into the very prestigious top public schools in the UK. But beyond that, so I just really wanted to use my own experience and to prepare the children as a whole person.
Belmore Education is a prep school that Ziwei created to help Chinese children aged between 8 and 16 to access the top British private schools, the creation of which was as much Ziwei's own dream as the wish of her friends.
Some of my friends from China think that I really should use my own cultural and education experience and to help their children. And actually, secondly, it's for myself. I have been a full-time mother for over 20 years, and now my son is in Oxford, who is going to graduate very soon. So I think I just really needed to do something for myself to fulfill my own dream.
I asked her whether her decision to be a full-time mother was worth making.
Yes.
And she said
So
it's something that she needed to do.
So I did quit my jobs twice in my life. So the first time when I just got the news I was pregnant, so I think I needed to quit to be a full-time mother for my baby. And the second time, so when I quit my job, it was for reasons as well. So my son started reading very early. Every day when he read the books, he wrote quite a lot of notes. When I got home, there's many notes waiting for me. In the very beginning, I thought, oh, it's a very interesting way for communication with my son. But after some time, I think it's really unfair for him. That's why I just really think I need to quit again.
I visited Ziwei at Belmore House in Oxford to chat about her past, and I learned that through her guidance and encouragement, her son Bill was awarded a King's Scholarship at Eton College. He was the first one from the Chinese mainland to receive such an honor, and later on was admitted to Keble College at Oxford University to read music.
We didn't really intentionally prepare for him to go to Eton because I love reading and his dad loved reading. So I think he was really hugely influenced by his parents. When Bill was 5, he started to read a lot of books. And also from he was very little, we started to go to all around the world, lots of traveling. So Bill is really well traveled. So each time we go, he's already prepared so what we're going to, what to see, and what to eat, everything. So that's why I think he all-rounded already before he was offered a place at Eton. So I think the secret is just encourage the child to explore as much as he wants to the world. And so let him to be what he is. So I think that is very important.
As Bill has grown up, Ziwei began to have more free time to explore new things to do. One thing she got involved with was a charity organization.
One of my very good friends, he said, perhaps something you would like to do is kind of the charity. I thought, oh yes, I would love to try, especially the charity. So Actually, at the moment, I didn't realize it was like this was one of the Prince Charles Foundation, Prince Youth Business International. In the very beginning, so I was invited to be the China advisor, and so later on, actually, so Asian specific as well, because for Youth Business International, it was such a huge charity organization to help the disadvantaged young people to start their own business. By the time, actually, China was the largest, one of the largest member of us. So I was the advisor, the China advisor.
Since 2000, the Youth Business International, also known as YBI, is no longer a part of the Princess Charities Group. But being involved with YBI has provided Ziwei with a new perspective on charity work.
The charity work or charity kind of like the thinking is part of the British people's life. It's not like in China. Someone do charity, people would think, oh, they must be very rich or they must be something. But actually in the UK, I found so even for the normal people, they just find the charity, help people is part of their life. That's why I would love to be.
As well as charity work, Ziwei is also actively involved in Sino-UK cultural activities, one of which is the Queen Charlotte's Ball.
The Queen Charlotte Ball was one of the very prestigious royal events in the past. And so that is about a debutante ball, when the young girls are going to be 18. So that is the big day for them to be introduced to the society. When I first time to introduce the Chinese debutante to chairman of the Queen Charlotte Ball, she was really amazed about the Chinese girls and the Chinese family, because actually for British people, also they found that the Chinese culture is very long-standing, so dating back to so many long history. But so of course now we need to really pick up something. So for our Chinese, from our perspective, just kind of like you open a new window or open a new door.
Compared with all the opportunities that the new Chinese could now have in the UK, Ziwei says when she first came here to study many years ago, the picture was very different.
The first time when I came to the UK, it was quite a long time ago. And so no one in the UK would think I was a Chinese. So everyone would think I was a Japanese. So I was really upset about it. And so why I wasn't a Chinese, why I was a Japanese. Later on, I found it because they said normally, so in the local people in the British, in their mind, so they would think, okay, the Chinese, that's what they look like in the past time in the Chinatown. But I think perhaps because before, and so economically, so the Chinese is always, for very hard work for a living. So they don't really have the chance to really get themselves to a different world. I mean, for the reading, for embrace themselves to the art world or whatever.
I was also keen to get Ziwei's view on the new Chinese and what her understanding of the concept is.
So I think as a new Chinese, I think it must be the very good education and so very good for the thinking about the world. I mean, we cannot be narrow-minded anymore like the past, so very open-minded. New Chinese, we are Chinese, and also, we're the global citizens. That is what I think maybe perhaps can be part of the new Chinese, need to be.
If you want to catch all our episodes on the new Chinese, please make sure you follow us on social media.